came to pick up my son, Jamie?
No one by that name showed up.
Oh, thank you.
You came in a car? I'm sorry to ask, but if you could spare just a few...
Oh.
Juancito, I promised Juan that someone would drive him to the hospital.
Actually,
His family is already waiting for him. You'll drive him?
Your sister, she was,
in the fire.
She getting better? She's got to get better.
No.
What?
I prayed for her to die. Her face is gone, and if she saw herself, she'd want to be dead. Everybody, my family, they bring her flowers, and they beg the doctors to make her live, and I just wanted to.
Are there any leads? Sheriff, he keeps you informed, doesn't he? Somebody said, gossip in town is that the girl, she'd been seeing somebody else, and maybe he...
No. It was one of your people.
Is that what the sheriff thinks?
It's obvious, Mrs. Johnston. My congregation's sacrificed for this church. Why would they burn it down?
But why? I mean, the people here, we've always gotten along.
How many Hispanic friends do you have?
Oh, I mean, we don't socialize, but we have never done anything like this.
I see. Possibly a church at the edge of town was too close.
My friend Grace said that the door wasn't even locked.
My church is open 24 hours.
Well, you should have locked it. This is not some backwater Mexican town. Grace and me, we have to lock up the damn nail polish or somebody will steal us blind. You see, nobody can be trusted, Father. Nobody. Why weren't you at the church?
Because I didn't feel like it.
You're gonna flunk out.
I don't care.
The same says we should donate some of the cake money to the kids who are in the fire.
The fire was 3 weeks ago. Why don't you change the damn subject?
Don't talk like that.
Like what?
He sounds just like Lonnie.
What's the matter with that?
Your Uncle Lon is mean when he's sober, and he's meaner when he's drunk, and I won't have you sounding like him.
The Martinezes bought themselves a pair of goats. Since when do beaners...
I don't want that language at my table.
What language?
Beaner, wetback, spick.
All I was saying is them goats is gonna stink up the place.
Well, your mother doesn't give a damn about the place, Jamie.
That's not true when you know it.
See, ranching's in the blood, son. It's in your blood, not in hers. See, the Baldwins.
What about my family?
Once you serve the food, I've really just about had it with your mouth, Josie.
I hope you like sleeping on the couch, Matthew. Because you're going to be there for a very long time.
Give me the corn.
Daddy, is Mom ever going to be like she was?
I wouldn't count on it. Stella.
What's wrong with her anyway?
It's me. It's me, son.
Now, Joanne, that's the second time you've nicked me.
Sorry. I went to the hospital the other day. Visit that little girl who was burnt in the fire.
Whatever for.
This town owes those people something. We can't just turn our backs on them.
You a nursemaid or a manicurist, girl? Make up your mind.
They're people, Grace.
Next thing you know, she's gonna be working at Maya's. I'll take care of you, hon.
Ven, mijo.
Ayúdame, Griselda. Así está bien, Lupita. Hey, kiddo. I thought maybe somebody could use these.
She died. My sister died.
When the hell are you going?
You know where?
Not in my truck.
Fine, I'll walk.
You'll fry.
Fine.
I thought you and Stella were going to the bake sale today. You're being a fool, Josie. You didn't even know that girl.
I know her brother.
So why don't you let him bury her in peace?
I know how she died. I know the man who did it.
I'm not responsible for her death.
Then who is?
But I'm sorry. I'm sorry she had to suffer, and I'm sorry it happened. And if I thought that going to that funeral with you would bring her back, I would be there at your side. But it ain't gonna help. It's gonna make things worse because those people don't want you there.
How do you know, huh?
Because we're not part of their community.
Why not? We share the same markets, same roads.
You want to help? You want to be an upright citizen? Go to the bake sale, Josie. That's where you belong.
No.
What?
I said no. No thanks.
Take the truck, Josie.
Padre nuestro que estás en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Oremos por el alma de Teresa y por su familia. Vénganos hoy tu reino y hágase tu voluntad, así en la tierra como en el cielo. Pan nuestro de cada día, dánoslo hoy, y perdónanos nuestras deudas, así como nosotros perdonamos a nuestros deudores. No nos dejes caer en la tentación, mas líbranos de todo mal. Nosotros tenemos que darle un significado a la muerte de Teresa. Lo que le pasó a ella tiene que despertar a nuestra comunidad. Durante muchos años ya hemos tolerado vivir con tanta complacencia. We accepted prejudice as though it were the normal thing to live with. My only hope is that what happened to Teresa will bring us all together. Let us pray for Teresa and for the soul of those who did this to her, because they too are children of God.
I always knew you had it in you, Joanne. Well, you didn't speak up in class, but you listened, didn't you?
Miss Ames, why Why would somebody do this?
People can have a hard time accepting each other's differences. Sometimes good men do bad things because of it. Well, you take care.
Mrs. Johnston? I'm your neighbor, Ramon Martinez.
I'm Stella.
Good to meet you, Stella. This is my wife, Maria, my sons, Victor and Paul, my daughters, Rosa and Carmela.
I'm very pleased to meet you. I hope you like your new place.
We're very happy with it. Have you heard the good news? The young man hurt in the fire. He's responding to treatment.
Well, that's, Thank you, Mr. Martinez. I better get going. I have to meet my husband.
Give him my regards, please.
Yes, I will.
Mrs. Johnston, can we drop you off anywhere?
Well, I prefer walking. The exercise, you know.
I'll be in on Friday for my manicure, the usual time. Did you hear me, Joanne?
Sorry, Friday's fine.
Bye, all. Bye now.
Bye, Ella.
I've been thinking.
Don't go ruining my meal, Joanne.
We've got to convince the boys to go forward.
I'm done here. You up for a movie?
Mm-hmm. A crime has been committed, and we know the men who did it.
Do we?
Grace.
You're the one who says they're guilty.
And you were ready to string Lonnie up.
That was before.
Before what?
Before my topaz-studded brooch. Lonnie's been real attentive to me lately.
Lonnie's just paying you off, Grace.
Do you listen to her? When was the last time Matt bought you anything?
What are you getting at?
Just that your red hair ain't as enticing as it used to
Do you
be.
listen to me?
No, it's obvious, honey. He's lost interest and you don't like it. You're trying to get back. That's fine with me. You just leave Bill and Lonnie out of it.
Excuse me. Do you have time for a pedicure today?
She's booked.
I'll do it. You just sit right here.
She doesn't have an appointment. We have a policy here. Appointments only.
I'll give her a card so she can phone ahead next time.
Are we going to the movies, Gracie, or what?
You better watch what you're doing, girl. I'd sure hate to have to replace you.
Just put your feet right in here, honey.
Bring him by tomorrow. Late. Sundays me and Lonnie like to sleep in. You gonna be one lonely woman, Joanne?
I already am.